Have you ever wondered if your cat sees you only as a food source, or if it considers you something more? The relationship between humans and cats is undoubtedly one of the most complex and mysterious in the animal kingdom. While they are known for their independence, cats have a unique way of expressing affection, trust, and even dependence on their owners. If you live with a feline, it's very likely that your cat sees you as a figure of care, protection, and unconditional love. Today, we will explore 14 clear signs that your cat sees you as a mother or father, and I guarantee you'll be surprised at how much it truly values you. Get ready for a journey of discoveries about feline behavior that will warm your heart. It might be a toy, a lost feather, or even a prey they've hunted, even if it's just a simple insect. When your cat brings you something, they're not just seeking your attention or expecting praise. They're doing what cats do in the wild, hunting and sharing their catch. In the wild, cats hunt to feed their kittens or other members of the colony. When your cat brings you a gift, they're expressing affection, gratitude, and in many cases, even pride. They want you to know that they care enough to share something they've earned. It's not just a cute gesture. It's a clear sign that you hold a very special role in their life. This type of behavior reflects a deep bond of trust and belonging, a true offering of affection and dedication. Now, here's an interesting fact. Once cats move past the kitten stage, they stop meowing at each other. That's right. Meowing is a form of communication they developed specifically to interact with humans. If your cat meows at you constantly, it's not just to ask for food, though that might happen too. They're trying to connect, express their emotions, and, in a way, talk to you. Every meow is an attempt to establish a dialogue, to show their needs, wants, and often their love. A cat that meows at you is making an effort to include you in their world, and, by doing so, sees you as a figure of authority and affection. It's like a child trying to communicate with their parents, and that's a clear sign that they trust you enough to open up and express themselves. In the wild, cats are solitary hunters, and when they hunt, they're extremely cautious with their prey. Eating is one of the most vulnerable moments for any animal, and cats are no different. So, if your cat decides to eat while you're around, or even waits for you to be beside them to eat, that's proof of absolute trust. They're not afraid of being attacked because they know they're safe, and that safety comes from you. This behavior is a quiet way of saying, I trust you to protect me, just like a child who feels secure enough to eat in the presence of their parents. A cat that allows you to be by their side while they eat is seeing you as their protector and guardian. And that trust is one of the greatest signs that you play a crucial role in their life. If your cat has ever laid on their back in front of you, showing their belly, you should feel somewhat privileged. That's because, in the cat world, the belly is one of the most vulnerable parts of the body. It's an area they're extremely sensitive about, and only when they feel completely safe do they risk exposing it. When your cat shows their belly to you, they're signaling that they trust you deeply. It's not just about affection or a request for petting. It's a true demonstration of trust. They're putting their natural defenses aside and putting themselves in a vulnerable position because they feel safe in your presence. It's the equivalent of a child trusting their parents so much that they feel comfortable enough to sleep or relax in a completely exposed position. For your cat, you're not just a caretaker, but someone they share their deepest trust with. In the animal world, grooming is much more than just maintaining hygiene. For cats, this behavior has a deep meaning. It's a way to strengthen social bonds and show affection. When your cat decides to lick you or somehow groom you, they're not just cleaning your hair or skin. They're including you in their inner circle, showing that they see you as part of their family. This gesture is an expression of love and trust, as cats, like many other animals, only engage in this kind of behavior with those they trust completely. Think of it like a child, who, after becoming attached to their parents, seeks not only food or protection, but also to share a deeper connection, something beyond need. The cat that makes you part of their grooming ritual is saying, "You're part of my world, and I trust you to care for me the way you care for me." And for an independent animal like a cat, This is a gesture of great intimacy. Cats are known to be extremely selective about where they choose to rest. Sleeping is a moment of vulnerability for any living being, and a cat will only feel comfortable enough to sleep beside you if they trust you completely. If your cat chooses to sleep with you, it's not just because they want your company or the warmth of your body. They're silently telling you that you're the person they choose to feel safe, relaxed, and protected with. This choice to sleep near you is like a child, during the night, seeking the comfort of their parents to face the fear of the dark or a sense of insecurity. For the cat, being with you while they sleep means they feel like they're in a safe place where they can be vulnerable without fear. And that's something extremely valuable because, as you may know, cats can be very cautious and selective about the people they trust. Playing is one of the purest forms of socialization among cats. In the wild, kittens learn to hunt, defend themselves, and interact with their peers through play. But when your cat plays with you, it means they're sharing with you one of the most fundamental aspects of their life: the joy of connecting and having fun. When they play with you, they're not just entertaining themselves. They're expressing joy and trust, fully engaging in the moment with the certainty that you're an important part of their life. For them, this leisure time is a way of creating emotional bonds, something that goes far beyond just hunting or the need for sustenance. Think of a child having fun with their parents. It's a way of strengthening the emotional connection, of building a bond through fun and affection. So, every time your cat pounces on a ball or runs around the house, know that they're choosing you to be their play companion, someone with whom they want to spend happy, carefree moments. And that's a kind of bond that only cats establish with humans they truly consider an extension of their family. Have you noticed that wherever you go, your cat is right behind you? Whether it's to the bathroom, the kitchen, or even the office, the cat is always watching and following your steps. Sometimes it may seem like they're looking for something, but in reality, this is a clear demonstration of affection and attachment. Cats, by nature, are solitary hunters, meaning they're usually very independent and don't typically follow other cats or animals around. However, when your cat follows you from one room to another, they're saying, "I like being near you. I feel safe in your company." It's like a child who, upon seeing their parents move through the house, feels the need to be close to make sure nothing bad happens. This behavior is a deep sign of attachment. Your cat sees you as their caregiver and protector, someone they want to be close to at all times. And it's not just about physical proximity. It's an emotional connection that makes them feel complete and comfortable in your presence. When a cat follows your steps, they're showing you that you're the most important person in their world. If you've spent some time in a quiet environment with your cat, you've probably noticed that they stare at you intensely. Sometimes, the gaze may seem almost hypnotic, as though they're trying to connect with you in a deep way. But the truth is, cats are known to use their eyes to communicate emotions. When your cat stares at you without averting their gaze, they're not just looking, they're silently and eloquently telling you that they trust you completely. This type of stare is, in fact, a gesture of affection. For cats, a direct, unflinching gaze with relaxed eyes and dilated pupils is their way of showing friendship and tranquility. In the feline world, a direct stare without fear is a way of saying, "I trust you. You are my person." This is something a cat would only do with someone they consider part of their family. And if you return the gaze with a soft, calm look, you're further strengthening this connection. When your cat starts licking your hands or even gently nibbling your fingers, it's not just a sign of affection. This behavior is something cats do among themselves, especially with close members of their feline family. Licking or gently nibbling can be a way to bond and show that you're considered part of their inner circle. For cats, this is an expression of brotherhood, a way of reaffirming that you're someone they share a special bond with. It's like they're saying, "I care for you, and you care for me." And just like a child who enjoys hugging or holding their parents' hands, cats feel more secure and loved when they make these affectionate gestures. A cat's tail speaks volumes about how they're feeling. When a cat approaches you with their tail upright, they're sending a clear signal of happiness, trust, and joy. This is particularly significant because an upright tail, especially with the tip slightly curved, is one of the highest forms of greeting in the feline world. They're saying, "I'm happy to be around you." Moreover, when a cat holds their tail upright while interacting with you, they're showing that they consider you part of their pack or family. This behavior is very similar to a child running to hug their parents, all excited and full of energy. The upright tail is a sign that they're approaching you with the feeling that everything is all right, a true demonstration of love and comfort. Cats are known for their cautious nature, and this extends to stressful situations. Like other animals, they have flight instincts, especially when they feel threatened or in danger. However, if your cat remains calm while you're dealing with noisy, busy, or even stressful tasks, it indicates they trust you as a source of safety. This behavior is a clear sign that they feel protected in your presence. Just like a small child who, even amid chaos, seeks the proximity of their parents to feel secure, the cat also sees you as a safe haven. They know that, with you, everything is under control, and this sense of protection allows them to stay calm, even when the world around them seems tumultuous. When a cat lies on their back, with their legs stretched out, they're placing themselves in an extremely vulnerable position. For cats, this is one of the clearest ways of showing trust because they're exposing a part of their body that, if attacked, could cause them serious harm. The exposed belly is a sensitive area, and a cat would only risk showing it if they had complete trust that you won't harm them. If your cat lies in this position while near you, it's a sign that they see you as someone they can trust completely. They know they're safe with you. This type of behavior is a very clear demonstration of affection and that you, to them, are a trustworthy parental figure. It's like a small child lying in their parents' lap, completely relaxed and safe. One of the most surprising characteristics of cats is their empathy. If your cat approaches you or stays by your side when you're feeling sad, it's not just curiosity. Cats have an incredible ability to sense changes in their environment, especially human emotions. If they notice that you're upset or stressed and decide to come closer to stay by your side, they try to offer comfort. This behavior is a form of affection and support, something similar to what a child would do when seeking their parents when they feel vulnerable. The cat that approaches you when you're sad is silently telling you that they sense your pain and want to be there for you. They can't speak, but the gesture of staying close is their way of offering emotional support. This empathy is a clear sign that your cat sees you as a figure of protection and trust, someone they want to care for and protect, just like a parent would. These final signs complete the picture of how cats, in subtle and unexpected ways, show their affection, trust, and love. The bond between you and your cat is much deeper than just a relationship between owner and pet. When they see you as a parental figure, they are saying, through every gesture and behavior, that they trust you completely and consider you part of their family. And that's something truly special. If you've noticed any of these behaviors in your cat, know that you have in your hands the responsibility and the honor of being a fundamental figure in their life. And like any good relationship, it's something that grows and strengthens over time with patience and, of course, lots of love.